In part 6, we'll talk about some other things that you need to do before meetings, during, and after meetings. So some guidelines for meeting participants. Before you go into the meeting, okay, go back, pull out the agenda from the last meeting, review the minutes. Make sure that your homework is completed before you go into the next meeting. If you've got questions, write them down because you don't want to forget them. Maybe even send them on to the meeting organizer so they know what things, what kind of information you need during the meeting. And plan to play one of the leadership roles that we talked about in a prior video. Okay, so during the meeting, chapter 6, we talked about active listening skills. So you want to make sure that you are focused on what is being said and you don't have any distracting thoughts that come in. You really want to stay, right on topic. Make sure that you ask your questions and take notes. Please be or play the devil's advocate, right? Ask the uncomfortable questions that nobody else seems to want to ask. Is this really the best that we can do? Is this really the right decision? Is this the right thing to do? And then you want to monitor, everybody needs to take responsibility for monitoring the contributions of everybody in the meeting. Again, you just want to make sure that everybody's voices are heard, that you get the ideas from everyone. Okay, after the meeting, summarize your personal notes. You took notes during the meeting. When the agenda comes out, when the meeting minutes come out, compare your notes to the meeting minutes. And then critically think about your effectiveness. How was your performance in that meeting? Did you contribute to the discussion? Did you ask all the questions you wanted to ask? Were you successful at being the devil's advocate? Make sure that you complete any homework assignments that you have and communicate your progress. Let the meeting leader know, this is what you're doing. You were successful here. It's taken a little longer on this part, but let them know how you're doing. Okay, and that is the end of part 6.